If you perceive the role of mayor separate and apart from what the charter specifies?
Well, I think the mayor is a representative of the people. He represents the people for the town. And I know that a lot of times when we have events here, the mayor is called to represent the town and do an opening statement. I think that's very important. We've also looked at having an opportunity to have sister cities. I think that's important for the mayor to establish. I feel that the mayor has a responsibility to be open to all the people of the citizenry, the community. Because I think, when I'm out talking to various people, a lot of times they don't have time to make the city council, they don't have time to make it down to the city hall. But when you meet them out, they always want to talk about the issues that are facing them. And I think it's always important for the mayor to be very open-minded and willing to listen. And that's what I plan to do. I plan to have an open door policy if I'm elected mayor. I know that, not everybody's going to be able to come down, so a lot of times, I'll be out actually at an event or just out and about at, just doing my own thing, like going to the store, and I'm sure that if people see me, they're going to be wanting to talk to me, and, I'll be making sure that I take note of those issues, and then if I feel I have to, I'll bring them up to the council sometime.
I'm going to be a mayor that's very transparent, very involved, and very regionally oriented. I think a big part of what's missing sometimes is that we become a little bit more isolated than we should. And I think that the mayor's job is to not only be the voice and the face of a city, but also to be a participant, especially at the local levels. So that's one of the ways I see my role. The other is to be communicating continuously with council members as we can communicate, and trying to formulate as much as possible, massaging decisions to where they're more holistic than what I think the decisions are right now. I think that we have a tendency sometimes in government, not just here, we have a tendency in government sometimes to make individual decisions on an issue instead of making decisions on the issues that are affected by that issue. And I'll just very quickly, I don't have much time, but very quickly, let's talk about roads for just a moment. Not to get into it, we're going to talk about it later. Roads are part of infrastructure. The infrastructure of the roads is important, but what's underneath the roads is also important. So I see water, wastewater, and roads as one subject, not three subjects. And when we start talking about certain issues, we have to start looking at those holistically and considering what the impact of those decisions are on other decisions. And the best example I can give you right now is the pension system. A lot of little good decisions have become a big bad decision because they were not thought out properly. My job is going to be heading council to ask those types of questions. I believe that consensus is important. I believe discussion is important. I think we need new ideas. I think we need new people giving those ideas, and then we start massaging them into the decision that we want to go as a city. This city is changing demographically. If you don't manage change, it'll manage you. That's what I see my job, working with council to do exactly that. Thank you.